Friends, Romans, pillagers, lend me your ears, 'cause I got a deal for you. Are you getting tired of your old iron sword breaking every time you try to bash something? Are you not able to let your enemy's blood flow like the Nile because your iron axe dulls after every hit? Try the new line of steel weapons from Gladius Incorporated. With our new bend to kill technology, the blade actually bends slightly on impact, making the blade less brittle and so much harder to snap. Look how effective it is.
Certum ilos molestos armatos, nihil jam me solicitat, quantum mihi placet, cogitare, vele eo nunc uti.
Guarantee you'll kill twice as many people or damage 3 times as much property or your pecunia back. Order a Gladius sword now, and I'll also send you a Pugio. That's right, free. That's 100 denarii value for just 5 payments in 1999. Call now.
1. VII, fast kill. Gladius Inc. is not responsible for any dying, maiming, gouging, burning, or mutilating suffered during the use of these products.
Fires have been raging through Rome, terrorizing the citizens for the past week. What caused this fire? Who is to blame? Let's pull up some footage of the past week's chaos. Rumors are continuing to spread about the exact cause of the fire. It's still unclear to whether the fire was caused by accident or arson. Many people are holding Nero responsible because he is currently constructing himself a huge house in the center of Rome called the Golden House. Nero, trying to eliminate blame, has allegedly targeted the Christians, forcing them to confess to the crime by means of torture. However, as most Romans know, accidental fires are common here in the city. Now, let's go to award-winning action journalist Sydney Zariello to give us an in-depth look at the tragedy.
I'm here with the citizen that experienced the fire herself, Venus. So tell us what happened here.
Erat terribilissimos et cogitavi me moratoris esse curte et quoquo modo adivi imperatorum Neronem liram ludere dum in praecipite fuemus ut de immortales.
Okay, well, back to the fire.
Tum ut circum curse os Aphrodite sale puella de immortales amo tuum vestum, whatever it is.
Alright, well, the smoke must have gotten to her. Back to you, Austin.
Let's take it over to our main man, Ian Benitus, for more reactions from the public.
Here, with me, is a startled man, still scared from the fire. Tell us, Marcus, what you saw.
Ignis, hominis ardent, ubique, curribam et ignis.
Right. It seems as though the public is still shocked. Back to you, Austin.
Clearly, there is still confusion as to the cause of the fire. We can only hope that our emperor is innocent. Now, back to our anchors for more news.
It seems as though we've just received some breaking news.
Caesar's been assassinated! Let's switch on over to Sydney, who has just arrived on the scene.
Here at the Roman Senate, where Julius Caesar has just been killed. It is said by a citizen that this is actually a conspiracy schemed by several of his fellow senators, one of these being Caesar's possible son, Brutus. I'm here with a local, Crispus Cinna, who says he's heard Caesar's screams and witnessed the conspirators fleeing the scene of the crime.
Revera si tibi placet me appellare Crispy possess.
Very good. So, Crispy, describe to me exactly what you saw today on the Ides of March.
Ergo extra factus mei togam albam eram, cum audivi et tu, Brute? Cansi quum clamores a senatum, tum sexaginta homina in longinquitati equitan vidi.
I see. Well, thank you for your time. Now let's zoom over to the underworld to get the truth from the man himself, Julius Caesar. So we're here at the most beautiful River Styx with Julius Caesar, who has just been ruthlessly killed by his colleagues. Hello, Julius.
Salve.
So, Julius, what was it like knowing that all of your colleagues, among them your own son, stabbed you in the back, literally?
Horrendum erat, miserat hoc et opiteris eram hebdomini, non-sisci ponto trans River Styx, meritum in loco es horrificus.
I bet. So, what do you plan to do for the rest of your being, now that you've been taken away from the tangible world?
Ergo, Charon cepisit meus nomum, et River Styx transibo demum, tum ibo et sensibor.
And what exactly do you think the verdict will be?
Ergo bonus vir eram, mitar ad Elysian fields.
Very good. So now we will zoom back over to our anchors to hear some more exciting news. I'm tired of washing my clothes in water. I can never get out the wine or pigeon stains.
Me too. I wish we had something better.
Tired of washing your togas in water? Use Urina Maxima for all your washing needs.
Urina Maxima?
What's Urina Maxima?
Urina Maxima is a new, well, old product that washes wine, food, and all other stains. And even better, Urina Maxima is all natural, made from special minerals. We only use the best ingredients in Urina Maxima.
Semper utor urina maximum quod scio eam omnia putare. Meus dominus es laetus ubi togas candidas et lotus recipit. Tibi gratias maximus ago urina maxima.
See, everyone loves Urina Maxima.
I want Urina Maxima.
I want Urina Maxima too!
Use Urina Maxima made from our special formula. It will fit all your bleaching needs. And it's great for teeth.
And now, a breaking news report with Maeve White, live in Pompeii.
So Maeve, tell us what's going on down in Pompeii.
I'm standing here in the streets of Pompeii, and as you can see, white particles are accumulating behind me.
Can that be snow?
No, Rufus, it's actually white ash. If you looked over to my left, you can see a high column of smoke rising from Mount Vesuvius. This ash will continue falling into the night. I have here with me a man who can detail his precautions necessary to avoid suffocation from this thick ash. Sir, how do you plan to escape the dangers from this eruption?
Fui ire meo domo de foro et detinero ex fraxino est simplexicis.
But sir, what exactly do you plan on doing about the rock that is flowing from the volcano at speeds up to 450 miles per hour?
Est non pervenit meo domum. Duh. Est non perveniet meo domum. Duh. Homines debent non tam solicitare.
Unfortunately for this man, superheated gas at temperatures up to 1,830 degrees will blast into Pompeii later this evening. Sitting at home will not protect you from this lethal superheated gas, and it's very unlikely that there will be any survivors by tomorrow morning.
How dangerous. I hope you're able to get out of Pompeii before your flesh melts off.
Oh, don't worry, Rufus. I'm about to get a ride with Pliny the Younger. I'll be seeing you back in Rome tomorrow morning.
Atalanta was finally beaten in a race, meaning she's now engaged. The man who beat her was not able to outrun her. However, he was able to outsmart her. During the race, the victor dropped 3 golden apples. Atalanta became amused with the apples and went back to pick them up. This allowed the participant to sprint on to victory with distracted competition. Her father can't be too upset. At least his daughter isn't marrying the stupidest jock in all the land. In other news, 3 gladiators died today when a famished lion escaped and ran rampant amongst the gladiators. Sources say that the caretaker of this lion is being questioned. The emperor decided that whoever is responsible for this will be taken into the arena to fight Maximus Decimus Meridius. For those who don't know, Meridius is a gladiator from Spain who is taking the sport by storm. He has already tallied 115 deaths and won a match in which he was outnumbered 11-1. Here for an interview is last year's winner, Gludius Maximus. Sucks to be that lion's caretaker. All great athletes of the area will have a chance to showcase their skills. The games will be held at the Circus Maximus Racecourse. Events that will be held include the javelin throw, the disc toss, and numerous foot and chariot races. Now, if you look something like this boy, you should not come out for the games. However, if you look something like this man, be sure to make an appearance. Bring your game face. You're fighting for your gods.
Welcome to Yearly Update. I'm Gaius Manlius. This evening, I'll be bringing breaking news to you in your bedroom. 16 months ago, the Senate requested Caesar's letter of resignation. 15 months ago, Caesar crossed the Rubicon and requested the Senate members' heads. The senators were not able to make a decision as to whether they would comply or not. They hesitated when they were handing over their heads and lost their train of thought. Let's be a good evening.
Good evening, Gaius Manlius. I'm standing here in front of the forum where Julius Caesar was killed 14 months ago. You can see here some of the blood from his corpse. I think the term backstabber will remain as the legacy of his death for a long, long time.
Thank you, Catullus' girlfriend, Lesbia. I believe you have someone standing by for an interview?
I do, Gaius. Here with me now is Brutus.
Salve.
How has Caesar's death affected you?
Sum tristis quod Caesar mortuus est, quod erat irrimator.
I think I should hand it back to you, Gaius.
That's a good idea, Lesbia. Thank you. 12 months ago, the religious cult of Julius Caesar was instituted by the Senate. Apparently it was a new Senate. 8 months ago, Marcus Antonius left Octavia for Cleopatra. Apparently it's okay for a queen to be a homewrecker, especially when her nose is the size of Mount Vesuvius. Let's hope she doesn't sneeze. 6 months ago, Marcus Antonius and Cleopatra committed suicide. He felt bad about commenting on her nose, so he killed himself. She hadn't known how big her nose was. The water in Egypt was always too dirty for her to see her reflection. But she didn't kill herself because of how big her nose was. No, it was her ego. Being the real Caesar's lover was just too far a step down from being the lover of her beloved Marky Mark. And that's all we have for this evening. We'll see you in 12 months to comment on the goings-on of the past 6 months and the 6 months to come. As long as the messenger boy doesn't get killed. Like anyone ever spares the messenger boy. I